The frigid mountain air stung my cheeks as my friend Jake and I navigated the snowy slopes, venturing off trail for the thrill. The untouched snow crunched beneath our skis, a satisfying rhythm that echoed through the silent winter wilderness. Little did we know, our quest for adventure would lead us to a chilling encounter beyond our wildest nightmares. As the day waned, the sun dipped behind the peaks, casting elongated shadows that danced across the pristine snow. The thrill of the off-trail skiing intensified as we ascended a remote ridge, drawn by the allure of unexplored terrain. The mountains seemed to exhale a frozen breath, and the air grew heavier with an unnatural stillness. The scent of pine and crisp snow surrounded us as we navigated the ridge, a pristine landscape stretching as far as the eye could see. A sudden gust of wind whispered through the trees, carrying with it an otherworldly chill that sent shivers down my spine. Ignoring the unease that nipped at my senses, we pressed on, drawn by an unseen force that beckoned us deeper into the mountains. As we descended, the landscape transformed into a winter wonderland, the snow-laden trees casting long shadows that seemed to reach out like spectral fingers. It was then that we stumbled upon a cave. The ominous entrance seemed to pulse with an energy that sent a shiver down my spine, but curiosity overcame caution as we ventured inside. The cave's interior swallowed us in darkness, the only light emanating from the feeble glow of our flashlights. The air grew colder, and a musky, animalistic scent lingered, an aroma both unfamiliar and unsettling. My breath hung in the air as we cautiously explored the cavern's depths. The cave's ominous silence was broken by a distant sound, a low growl that echoed through the icy chamber. As our flashlights flickered, we stumbled upon a sight that froze the blood in our veins. The cave held a grim secret. Skiers, lost and frozen in time, suspended in the ceiling of the cave. Horror gripped us as we realized the cave was a burial ground for those who had dared to wander into the mountain's icy embrace. The growls intensified, and our breaths quickened as we surveyed the grim scene. It was then that we saw it, a colossal shadow emerging from the depths of the cave, a monstrous figure with matted fur and ice-crusted claws. The creature, an abominable snowman, towered above us, its eyes gleaming with an unnatural intelligence. Startled, the creature let out a guttural roar, its echoing growls shaking the very foundation of the cave. Panic set in as Jake and I sprinted towards the cave's mouth, our skis clattering against the icy ground. The abominable snowman, angered by our intrusion, thundered after us, its footsteps echoing through the cave. The air filled with the acrid scent of fear, our breaths mingling with the icy fog as we raced against the creature's relentless pursuit. The cavern seemed to stretch on indefinitely, the walls closing in on us like the icy grip of death. The growls reverberated, growing louder, more ferocious, as if the very mountain itself had come alive to claim its trespassers. As we neared the cave's entrance, the creature's monstrous roar echoed through the mountains, a primal symphony that sent chills down our spines. Desperation fueled our escape, the cold air burning our lungs as we burst into the blinding daylight, the creature's enraged howls following us into the open. We hurtled down the slope, adrenaline propelling us forward as the creature's monstrous form pursued relentlessly. Panic gave way to determination as we reached the base, our skis cutting through the powder with urgency. The scent of pine and snow mingled with the acrid tang of fear, the mountain itself seeming to howl in protest. With the creature hot on our heels, we reached the valley, our breaths visible in the frosty air. Desperation fueled our actions as we fumbled for flares, the sharp pop of flare filling the air. The bright light erupted in the twilight, casting an otherworldly glow that illuminated the creature's enraged visage. The abominable snowman recoiled from the flares, its eyes squinting against the sudden brightness. Seizing the opportunity, we continued our mad descent, the creature's roars gradually fading into the distance. As we reached the safety of the lodge, the scent of burning flares lingered in the air, a bitter reminder of the terrors that lurked within the mountain's embrace. The abominable snowman, a guardian of the frozen depths, had shown us a glimpse of the reality that lay hidden beneath the pristine slopes, a chilling encounter that would forever haunt the recesses of our memories.